Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. There are a couple of really interesting cards lore-wise coming in the Straight to Wild Caverns of Time expansion set, and one of them is this one, Chromie Timehopper. Battlecry, visit a historical epoch. Shuffle the others into your deck. So what are these historical epochs? There are 4 historical epochs, and each historical epoch is a key moment from either Warcraft 1 or Warcraft 3, so quite far from the Warcraft timeline, at least from the playable part of the timeline. Also, all of these historical epochs are available in World of Warcraft in the Caverns of Time, which contains time-traveling dungeons in the game. So in World of Warcraft you can visit all of these epochs in Caverns of Time, and also they were already earlier in Hearthstone, because in 2018 Hearthstone had an arena-exclusive Taverns of Time event, and in Taverns of Time event there was a Chromie card, but it was not this Chromie card. It was a neutral Chromie card that shuffled all 4 epochs into your deck, and the epochs were exactly the same as they are today. But this time Chromie is actually going to let you use one of them immediately and then shuffle the others into your deck. So what are the epochs? Going in a chronological order, the oldest epoch is Opening the Dark Portal. And what is this all about? This is shortly before Warcraft 1. In Warcraft 1, Orcs and Humans, well, Orcs and Humans fought a big war, the First War. But in order to get the First War started, Medivh plotted to bring Orcs to Azeroth, because Orcs were not originally part of Azeroth. Orcs lived in a separate world called Draenor, but through a magical portal, Orcs were brought to Azeroth in order to conquer it. At this point in time, Medivh was possessed by none other than our favorite warlock card Sargeras, and then Sargeras used Medivh's powers to bring Orcs to Azeroth. The next historical epoch jumps quite a bit forward. Now we have had 2 wars between Orcs and Humans, the First War and the Second War. And Orcs really lost badly in the Second War, and that means that Orcs were either hiding or they were captured and in internment camps run by humans. And one of those Orcs in an internment camp was none other than Thrall. And during the events of Warcraft 3, Thrall escaped from the Orc internment camp, the internment camp located at Durnholde Keep, in order to free his people and find a future for them, eventually taking the Orcs to Kalimdor and helping all inhabitants of Azeroth to fight back the Burning Legion in the Third War. But there was more to Warcraft 3 than just Thrall. One of the key storylines in Warcraft 3 followed the Prince of Lordaeron, Arthas Menethil, who was trying to save his people from an undead scourge. Eventually, Arthas discovered that plagued grain was responsible for this undead scourge. People who would eat plagued grain would fall in sick and then be risen up as zombies. And to make matters worse, Arthas discovered that grain shipments to the great city of Stratholme had all been poisoned, and they had all been consumed, and the entire population of Stratholme would soon die and rise as undead zombies. And Arthas had a pretty difficult decision in front of him, and he decided to put them all to the sword and destroy the entire city of Stratholme. This was a major step in Arthas's downfall and his eventual path from being a paladin to becoming the Lich King. The final historical epoch also takes place during the events of Warcraft 3 at the very end, the final battle of the Third War. The combined might of humans, night elves and the Horde, mostly comprising of Orcs, not to mention some Wisps as well, defeated the Burning Legion forces that were led by Archimonde, who is here trying to destroy the World Tree Nordrassil at Mount Hyjal, but he is destroyed by the power of the Wisps. Thousands of Wisps, although from Hearthstone we know that something like 20 Wisps probably can kill pretty much anything. So those are the historical epochs that you have access to with the use of the new card Chromie, already seen in Hearthstone briefly in 2018, and referencing major events and major dungeons and raids in Caverns of Time in World of Warcraft. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.